Soon at 182 South Waukegan Road in the Deerfield Mall in Deerfield. Also brought to you by Bishop Heating at 1547 Old Deerfield Road in Highland Park. Barry Axelrod and Tom Sheridan with you for what looks like a very exciting second half of championship football. The winner of this game will go on to play either Hersey or Forest View in Arlington Heights next Saturday. And we had a score. Forest View was winning 10-0 just at the close of our half. There you see the halftime stats, Tom.
Well, taking a look at them, it's looking down to the passing section there. Antioch is 104 yards in passing compared to 39 for Deerfield. And in the rushing category, Antioch has only 13 compared to 97 for Deerfield. That's been kind of a good indication of what's been going on. Individually, you look at Jerry Baller, he's had a total of 7 carries, a net gain of only 18 yards. Gassman has had 6 carries, a total gain of only 31 yards. Kirsten has had 5 carries, a net gain of only 30 yards. Deerfield has been sacked in passing 3 times for a total loss of 21 yards. And in the fumble category, Deerfield has fumbled once and lost it. That was a key turnover. So penalties and turnovers have been key factors here in this game. And our thanks to our statistician, Richard Levy, for giving us the statistics here in this playoff game.
And it has not gotten any warmer, but it's a good late fall football game, good late fall football weather. You look down the Deerfield sideline, Coach Adams and a number of the Deerfield Warriors. Deerfield will be kicking off from the south to the north end.
Recapping the scoring, the Antioch broke the ice first in the first quarter with 2 minutes and 18 seconds remaining. Brooks on a running play went on in with the extra point conversion by Gunther to make it 7-0. That total series took 2 minutes and 41 seconds, 51 yards and 5 plays. And then Deerfield, with 31 seconds remaining in the second quarter, tied it up 7-7 on a pass from Marks to Bertram. And here's Deerfield's kickoff. And it's going to be a short one, taken at about the 20-yard line, trying to pile straight downfield after the ball was kicked by Rob Balder, wearing number 95.
Colin Cody in on that stop.
So Antioch will have it. It'll be 1st and 10. Just inside the Antioch 35-yard line at almost the 34. On a pass play on the near side of the line, I believe it'll be indicated as a complete pass, although he was close to the outside line marker. Completed to Chris Haley, number 2. And a nice gain on the play of almost 7 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 3. Ball will be spotted at the 42-yard line in Antioch area. Tie score.
Deerfield has to do is to stop that passing attack. There's just no other way, because they've got a good one.
Wide receivers left and right. And the pass from the center goes to Patrick Brooks as the Bosch was in the shotgun. And he'll be short of the first down by about a yard. It should bring up 3rd down. Ball will be spotted down at the 44-yard line in Antioch area. Yes, it'll be short by about a yard.
Jerry Baller in on that last stop. And the other thing is Deerfield offensively has only been getting real short yardage, where on the running attack, when Antioch does run, they're getting some good yardage. Big defensive play on 3rd down here for the Warriors right now.
This time they're not going from the shotgun. 2 men split out in an I formation in the backfield. A long count. Here's the snap. And off to the fullback, who tries to go through the right guard slot. Will be very close to a 1st down. Officials say yes, it is. So Antioch got just the number of inches needed, or the number of feet needed, to get over the 40 in the far side of the 40, between the 45 and 46-yard line. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the Bosch gets his pass off And it's complete, tackled by Matt Ombre after Chris Haley, number 2, completed it on the Deerfield side of the 50-yard line. It'll be marked at the 48. And it'll be second down and just about 4 yards to go, maybe 5. A long 4 for the first down. Tie ball game in the third quarter at Deerfield High School. The center stands up for Antioch and indicates that he'd like to have the mud wiped off the ball. Clock is stopped with 9:23 to go here. A light breeze coming from the north end of the field. From the shotgun, Dabash gets his pass off downfield, and it's a fumble after completion, and it looks like the Warriors have got it. And I believe it was Deerfield's, let's see, number 77 who pounced on it, Mike Coit.
Well, what a play by Deerfield. I thought they were going to call that incomplete, but he had possession and took a few steps with the ball. And some heads-up play by Mike Coit, because a lot of players, I think, thought that was just an incompleted pass. Well, Deerfield has caused a turnover.
Chris Haley couldn't hang on to it, and it's 1st and 10 for the Warriors, moving from their own 40-yard line. Everybody's in tight. Handoff goes to Gassman over the left guard. He's got some running room, only one more guy to stop him. He's got him at the 40-yard line, being hit by James Zothel, number 4 for Antioch, and that's a first down for Deerfield, and they move nicely into the Antioch area.
Well, that was it. You called it right. That was the only guy who could have stopped him, and he almost broke that.
Certainly a nice yardage gain. Deerfield Warriors, that left-hand side of the line, Mike Connor at left tackle and Alex Adams at left guard, opened up the nice blocks. It's 1st and 10. They're trying to have Gersten go through that same side of the line. Gersten will get inside the 40 to about the 38, and they'll be unpiled from there. He was hit by number 76, James Smith for Antioch. It'll be second down. We'll call it a gain of just about 2, almost 3 yards on the play. We'll call it a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. There's the Antioch coach.
Sticking to their running game plan as much as they can.
Right through the center of the line. It's Bertram got some running room, and he'll get down to the 25 before he's tackled from behind by Mark Majewski, number 64 for Antioch, and that's another Deerfield first down. 1st and 10 from the 25. Deerfield on the move on the ground. 7:53 to go. The clock is briefly stopped. Now it's moving again. Tie score in this ball game. Second round IHSA playoff game at Deerfield High School. Now the officials call a timeout to wipe the ball off again. Deerfield has Andy Walvert at the left end, Britt Truckenbrod at the right end, Bertram, Baller, and Kirsten in the backfield, Phil Marks at the quarterback. From the power eye in the left, Kirsten gets the handoff. He gets past the line of scrimmage and up to about the 22. Should be a gain on the play of almost 4 yards. It'll be second down and 6, moving from about the 21.
Andy Walbert in on that stop.
There's the Warriors out of their huddle. Going from the power eye to the left side again with David Brown at left end. Rick Truckenbrod at right end. Marks calls the signals. Handoff goes to Bertram through the left guard slot. He'll be caught up quickly, but he'll get inside the 20 and down to about the 19. Should pick up 2, almost 3 on the play. Brings up third down. They'll be short by about 3 yards of the first. Ball will be spotted at about the 18-yard line in Antioch area. Deerfield in possession. Deerfield breaks out of their huddle. Andy Walvert to the left this time. Power eye to the left. Kirsten at fullback. Marks keeps it, drives on head. Should be pretty close, but I think he got it. He'll be inside the 15 down to the 14, and that's it.
Another first down for the Warriors as they are on the move right now.
1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. Clock continues to run with 6 minutes and 20 seconds to go here. Third quarter, it's a tie ball game. quick change defensively for Antioch as they bring in Mark Majewski. Warriors on a handoff through the center.
That's Bertram once again.
Bertram will get inside the 10-yard line and down to about the 8.
And Deerfield, if they get to the 5, they get a first down.
It'll be 2nd down and 4. Ball will be spotted at the Antioch 8-yard line. Again, Deerfield Warriors moving from the power eye to the left. Bertram gets it through that center of the line again. He'll be down to about the 5.
And he's close to a first down.
The towels that you see lying on the field, red and white towels, that's what the backs are using to wipe their hands off, to clear their hands of the mud.
And if you saw the last play, Baller gave Bertram the towel to wipe his hands. It either could have been a decoy or not, but it wasn't. He got the ball.
Again, power eye to the left. Everybody's in tight. Kirsten gets it over the left side, and he'll be down to about the 2. And being enough for a first down. Should be 1st and goal. There's Andy Walberg coming in from the sideline, number 85, into the huddle with a play from Coach Paul Adams. Clock continues to run, 4:55 to go, 3rd quarter. 1st and goal. Moving from the 2-yard line. Power eye to the left again for the Warriors. Kirsten goes into the left side of the line. He'll be short of the goal line.
Probably got a yard on that, I think.
I was going to say his forward motion looked like about a yard.
And just about, as Mike Olson is holding up his outstretched arms, indicating about a yard.
David Brown comes in at the left end position with the play. Dick Truckenbrod at the right side.
Keep our eye on Marks on this one.
Again, a power eye to the left. Kirsten at the fullback slot. Marks tries to drive straight in.
He's got it.
He's got it. 4:08 to go in the 3rd quarter rather. And Phil Marks on a quarterback keeper drives on in to put the Warriors ahead 13-7, and now they got the extra point conversion coming up. Matt Ombre is in there. He usually does the holding. And Jamie Solom, number 45, is in there also. He does the kicking.
Solom back to kick for the Warriors.
He's kicking from about the 10-yard line. Mike Olson at the center. Going to be a flag as Antioch, I believe, will be called offsides. Or is it Deerfield?
It looks like Deerfield.
In fact, it looks like Alec Adams at the left guard. It's called a legal procedure against Deerfield. That'll move it back 5. So Deerfield at this point having picked up about 25 yards in penalties so far in this ball game, which matches Antioch's 25 yards. Now they're set. Here's the fake. It's a pass, and it's going to be incomplete. It was intended for Baller, but the pass was not near him, and so that'll keep it 13-7. Deerfield with 4 minutes and 8 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. This is Tom Sheridan with Barry Axelrod, and we'll be back with more playoff action on Capital Cities Cable TV.
When you want to eat out, relax and have fun, there's a place to find something for everyone. Casual dining and quality food. You know it. Blue Folks, come on in. Blue Folks means friendly service, great food and family fun. Everybody loves Blue Folks. We're waiting just for you, so come on in. Get that Blue Folks feeling now.
As David Eck gets set to kick off, there you see the score. Deerfield jumping out in front now.
Number 95 uniform, I believe.
David Plosky is number 95.
David
Plosky set to kick off.
From the 40, kicking into the wind to the north. It hits at the 25-yard line, being picked up Got some running room, and is going to be caught at about the midfield. Finally caught from behind by Jeremy Hoffman, number 87, but a nice run back. Puts him at the Deerfield side of the 50-yard line at about the 49, 1st and 10 for Antioch.
Well, you don't want to give him good field position. That last drive of Deerfield's, there you see it, 5:02, 60 yards and 10 plays, giving Deerfield a big edge in time of possession.
Here they go. Wide receivers right and left, not from the shotgun. Tobash back to pass. It's a long one off on the far side of the field. It's out of the hands of Chris Haley, number 2, and it was covered nicely by Edwin Williams. Number 36 for the Deerfield Warriors, incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10, still moving from the 49 of Deerfield. 3:39 to go in the 3rd quarter. Warriors now leading 13-7, but Antioch threatening to score here, would like to score here in the 3rd quarter. Robert Zissi is split wide to the right, and Haley will be out to the left. The Bosch going from the shotgun, although on some occasions they pass it back to Brooks, but not this time. It's a pass. He gets it off to the far side of the field. Again, Haley was out there. It's incomplete, and again he was being covered by Edwin Williams.
Well, that time Williams was behind the receiver before the ball was just overthrown, or Zissi would have had a touchdown.
That brings up 3rd down. Still 10 from the 49. Just a couple of seconds eaten off on the clock. 3:34 to go, 3rd quarter. Haley will be split wide to the right this time. They'll split Zissi to the left this time. DeBosch going from the shotgun. He's got some time to pass. He gets it away downfield. It's broken up by Matt Ombre. Nice intended for Haley.
Matt Ombre, beautiful job on that.
So it's 4th down and 10 at the 49. Deerfield will send Bill Kirsten back along with Michael Murray, and Phil Marks will be the short man. Kirsten and Murray will be back around the 15-yard line. Marks will be at around the 25. And John Gunther will do the punting. He'll get the kick away from the 43, and it's a high one. Going to be short. Should go out of bounds inside the 20 at about the 18-yard line. So Deerfield Warriors, having held Antioch after they got some nice field position at center field, they passed it away, all of them incomplete, and so on 4th down, Gunther had to punt it. Deerfield Warriors back in their own area from the 18-yard line after a 32-yard punt will have it 1st and 10.
That last possession only took 47 seconds, and Deerfield's got the ball back.
Here are the Warriors. Power eye to the left-hand side with Kirsten at fullback. Everybody else in tight. Marks on a handoff, right straight into the center of the line. And the handoff not gaining much yardage that time. About, let's see if he picked up 3. No, it looks like they're going to call it about a 2-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 8, moving from just inside the 20-yard line.
2nd and 8.
Deerfield Warriors leading here in the 3rd quarter, 13-7. Again, the power eye to the left-hand side. Again, everybody in tight. Marks, a handoff that tries to come through the left-hand side. Kirsten, the ball carrier. He'll pick up some short yardage, maybe 3. Moves it to 3rd down. Ball will be spotted at the Deerfield 24-yard line. Should be 3rd and just about 5.
You see Deerfield's playoff statistics, rather impressive. Deerfield's been in the playoffs 8 years now, in the 11-year history of the playoffs.
Kirsten will be split wide to the right this time with a twin set of Bertram and Gassman in the backfield. And the handoff goes to, I take that back, it's Baller in the backfield. The handoff goes to him through the center of the line, and that brings up 4th down, and Deerfield's going to be short by about 3 yards of the 1st down. Let's see if Slasher came into the line.
And there you see Deerfield's playoff record. 1975, the year in the state champs. They've been in the championship game 4 times in 11 years. Not too bad.
Here's the snap from Olson. Carl Slasher gets the kick away from the 15. Be taken at the 46-yard line and will be tackled inside the 50 at about the 49. Be hit by Deerfield's Jamie Solom, number 45, and also hit by Deerfield's Dan Rudolph, number 84. So Antioch, having stopped Deerfield on their series of downs, 1 minute and 23 seconds to go in the third quarter. Antioch moving from almost the same position where they started before. It'll be 1st and 10 from their own 49. 13-7, Warriors ahead at this point in the third quarter. DeBosch from the shotgun. He gets the pass from center. He's back inside the 40, being chased, gets his pass off, and it'll be incomplete after pressure from Colin Cody, number 46.
And he went right through there, and you know that DeBosch had to get rid of that ball real fast.
The last series of downs that they had 4 or 3 incomplete passes and wound up punting to Deerfield. That was an incomplete pass. It'll be 2nd 10, still from the 49. There's a shot of the Deerfield defense. Wide receivers to the left and right. Not from the shotgun, though, this time. DeBosch gets the snap from center. A quick, and there's a flag down on the field. He makes a quick pass out into the flat for Chris Haley. 2 flags down on the field. Looks like it'll be a penalty marked off against Antioch. As a matter of fact, Colin Cody even marks the yardage off for the official.
Oh, that's nice of him.
Very helpful.
Work hard. I think they need a little help.
Sure.
Colin more than happy to march it back for him.
That's right. It should give 30 yards in penalties for Antioch. Back from the 44, it'll be 2nd and 15. Quick pass out into the far side of the field. It'll be complete to Robert Zissi, and he's covered right there by Michael Murray, but he'll get inside the 50 to the Deerfield 49. Still be short of a first down by about almost 8 yards. Be a gain on that pass of about 8 yards. It'll be 3rd down, moving from just about the Deerfield 49. Man out to the right, man to the left, going from the shotgun again. DeBosch gets the pass from center. Downfield, it bounces in the air, and it's going to be complete. Boy, he got Haley, bounced that one up in the air, and it came back down. He held on to it and was hit quickly by Jeremy Hoffman, but not before he picked up a first down.
And one of the Deerfield Warriors, as you look at Coach Paul Adam, he's scratching his head on that one, too. Couldn't believe the catch.
That's the kind of catch a receiver likes to see, where he can hang on to it, but it's squirted up above him and it came right back down into his hands. So it'll be 1st and 10, and they'll be moving from the 36-yard line of Deerfield. From the shotgun again, DeBosch to pass. A long one downfield. It's going to be over the head of intended receiver, which is Zissi, and he's covered by Murray, and he's also covered down there by Jamie Solom.
Phil Marks is in at the left corner position now for the Warriors as the third quarter ends. And Deerfield on top by a score of 13-7. One more exciting quarter to come. This is Warrior football on Capital Cities Cable.
Innovation.
Plus 90.
The Plus 90. An innovation in home heating from Bryant. A gas-fired furnace, energy efficient to over 90%.
Plus 90.
Using a simple yet highly efficient condensing system that actually extracts more heat.
Plus 90.
More heat, more energy savings, keeping you and your family warm. The Plus 90, new from Bryant.
Back at Deerfield High School, this is Tom Sheridan with Barry Axelrod. Warriors ahead 13-7. Start of the final period here of the second round IHSA playoff games on Capital Cities Cable TV. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Ball will be spotted at the 36-yard line. Antioch in possession.
They come out with a man split out to the right side, or rather the left side is Zissi, and from the shotgun is Dobish. Dobish the pass. And it is incomplete. His receiver was open. The ball was underthrown. We'll bring up a third down.
Lots of pass attempts this afternoon by Antioch. Considerable number incomplete. Some of them have been on their mark. That one was short of it. He was, speaking of Marks, he was being covered by Phil Marks.
Back goes Dobish. The throw, overthrown, and Deerfield has held him once again.
John Gunther was the intended receiver that time. He's being covered by Matt Ombre for Deerfield. And that brings up 4th down and 10, still from the Deerfield 36-yard line.
So now let's see what Antioch is going to do. 4th and 10 with the ball on the 36-yard line.
Well, they pulled the quarterback out, and they've got John Gunther, who's done the punting for him.
I still don't believe it.
And Murray and Kirsten would be deep for Deerfield inside the 10.
He does kick it away.
Be touchdown at the 10-yard line by Antioch. It'll be Deerfield's ball. 1st and 10 from that point. 11:43 to go. Deerfield Warriors leading here in the 4th quarter, 13-7.
Well, the Warriors now, what they've got to do is run out some time and try to get another one on the board. They are 90 yards away from that. Ball just resting on the 10-yard line. Kirsten comes out way to the right side. And coming through the center of the line for maybe a yard. Bertram done a great job today and has scored one of the touchdowns for the Warriors.
Managed to pick up a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 11.
Everyone in tight now. This is Baller. Baller's still moving. He's close to a 1st down.
Well, Deerfield has 3 key men they can give it to, Baller, Bertram, or Gassman, and they picked up the 1st down that time. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 20.
Another 1st down for the Warriors. 10:45 with the clock moving. Again, everyone in tight. This is Baller. Baller up to about the 23. Making 2nd and 8.
There's Coach Paul Adams on the sideline talking to Mike Kohler.
That's Deerfield's backfield coach, Kohler. Run from the power eye to the right. And actually, he got a few more yards than it looked like he was getting. Carried the pack with him. Is Bill Bertram.
Well, Deerfield just trying to pile into that center of the line, hoping that the opening will be there. They'll be short of a 1st down by about 2 yards. It'll be 3rd down, and they'll be moving from the Deerfield 28-yard lines. And there's 3 of some pretty Deerfield co-eds.
Power eye to the right. A long count there. And they apparently were able to do it. They were trying to draw Antioch off sides. Now let's see whose fault it was.
Well, we could see at least 1, possibly 2 of the Antioch men making moves, but it looks like they're going to mark it off maybe against Deerfield.
Well, they're going to call it against Deerfield. There's no question he was trying the long count. You could see the movement. That'll push it back 5, and 3rd and 7 for the Warriors right now.
Well, the Deerfield team was close to picking up the 1st down by just a couple of yards. And now they've got to go that long 7 to get past the 30-yard line to pick up the first.
Again, the power eye to the right. And we're going to get a backfield in motion against Deerfield as the pass is complete to Kirsten, but it's going to be called back.
Kirsten's going to run it anyway. Nobody even tried to chase him once they saw the flag, because I think they pretty much knew it was going to be called back, and there's a big cheer from the Antioch side as they realize now that the officials have indicated it's going to be called back.
Bertram took about a step and a half towards the line before the ball was snapped. And I think Kirsten even knew it, but there was no one pursuing him, and you want to try to do it anyway.
Might as well put it in just in case they change their minds.
Right.
May as well get it down there.
Their job is to score and to run and not to worry about what the call is. So they'll bring it back. It'll be 3rd down and 12 now, so 2 penalties in a row.
Still 3rd down on a backfield in motion inside the 20-yard line this time at about the 18.
And from Antioch's part, they let the play happen because they saw what had happened. I don't think they should have made it so easy. You never know with a call. Pitch back. And a quick kick is going to be blocked.
It's going to be a touchdown. And a blocked.
A quick kick.
Kirsten tried to get the kick away. It was blocked, went into the end zone, and the Antioch side of the field has gone bonkers. To get the kick away, it was blocked, went into the end zone, and the Antioch side of the field has gone bonkers.
I couldn't see who got that ball in the end zone. Deerfield should have been after it. At least it only would have been a safety.
Now it's tied up at 13 points apiece. There you see the Antioch side of the field. And there's the player on the sideline being congratulated.
I couldn't see who recovered the ball, but it was a quick kick that was blocked. The idea of the call was good, but it didn't execute properly.
It's picked up by number 53, Tom Homan.
And things have turned around just a little bit here with 8:13 left to go, and the score is tied.
Steve Wapon, the coach from Antioch, came out to confer with his players. Deerfield Warriors here. The extra point attempt will be made by John Gunther, number 83. And this could put them ahead unless Deerfield blocks it.
Ball's placed down. It is blocked. Ball is blocked. And we have a tie ball game.
Alex Adams, number 72, got through there and blocked that punt. Or blocked that kick. Ties it with 8:13 to go in the 4th quarter at 13 apiece.
Well, we told you it'd be exciting.
There's Alex Adams. And there it is, the IHSA State Playoff 2nd round score on Capital Cities Cable TV, 13 points apiece. And Deerfield will be receiving the kick from the south end of the field by Antioch. And they will have Kirsten, Michael Murray, and a clean shirt in the form of Jeff Williams, back deep for Deerfield, doing the receiving. And also back there will be Steve Massey, wearing number 35. He'll be the short man at around the 20.
Now the Coach Adams is motioning the players to come up. I think he smells onside kick.
John Gunther, number 83, will do the kicking. Antioch taking some time before they line up.
And I wouldn't be surprised. Certainly a good time to call an onside kick.
There's Kirsten, number 43. Signals that he's ready. Gunther indicates he's ready.
Here it is. It isn't. It's a line drive, and it's taken by Kirsten at the 15. He's coming around to the right side, trying to pick up a blocker. Gets a couple and gets up to the 27-yard line. Not bad field position for the Warriors, as they have redeemed themselves just a little bit after that foiled attempt of a quick kick resulted in a touchdown for Antioch. Alex Adams blocking the extra point. It's a tie game with 8:07 left to go.
And a nice 12-yard run back by Kirsten moves the ball to the Deerfield 27-yard line, 1st and 10.
Man split out to the left side. Baller gets some running room, still on his feet. And he gets up to the 28-yard line. Back at the 34-yard line. Pick up about 5.
Really a nice 2nd and 3rd effort there by Baller as he just kept pushing forward. The officials finally blew the ball dead at the 33. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Man split out to the left once again from the power I. Baller once again jumps over a couple players, gets about a yard. That's about all. Up to the 35-yard line.
Got Baller and Kirsten and Bertram all piled up there at the bottom as they lead through, trying to do some blocking for them.
Make it 3rd and 3 for the Warriors right now. 6:55. It's important for the Warriors to keep things rolling and score on this possession. Bertram, no, it is Baller, and he's got the 1st down. Bertram did a great job of faking, as is evident by the fact that I was fooled by
Well,
it.
it caught my eye too, but it went to Baller instead, and that's what you need is a nice fake, and that's what picked up the 1st down. Moves it all the way up to the just shy of the 40 at about the 39. 1st and 10 for the Warriors.
Power I to the right, everyone in tight. Bertram for about a yard. He's thrown back to the 37.
I think they were waiting for him that time at the center of the line. The defense for Antioch was right there.
He's had a lot of success going through that line. Exciting playoff action with 6:04 left to go and a tie score.
Picked up just a little under a yard that time. Moves it to about the 40. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Again, the power eye to the right. Back to pass goes Marks. Nobody to pass to him. Now he throws long, and it is way overthrown. In fact, it was almost intercepted.
James Zothel, number 4, was down there with Britt Treckenbrode. And it was a long ball. If Treckenbrode had been underneath it, it would have been a nice completion deep in Antioch area.
Seemed like Treckenbrode might have stopped momentarily. Of course, you've got to be sure where the ball's going to be. So we'll have a 3rd down and 9. Kirsten now comes out. Packy Jones comes in as a split end on the right side. Officials taking a timeout for a moment. As Phil Marks was talking to the referee.
Official timeout.
Now let's see what that's all about.
And the officials coming over to confer with one of the Deerfield coaches.
Well, 13-13 game.
Hey, they want 5:37 on the clock. Barney?
They want more time on the clock is the call up here to the press box. They had 5:32 on the clock, and they want to move it back to 5:37.
Well, maybe that's what Phil Marks was talking about, that the clock was started to move. Or didn't stop on the interception. In any case, they seem to have got that straightened out.
There it is, tie score with 5:37 to go in the 4th quarter here at Deerfield High School.
Now from the eye, Packy Jones, the split end. Back goes Marks. And he's got Packy Jones, it's incomplete. And a flag down.
Maybe called for interference. James Zothel, number 4, was right there.
Got a holding call, is going to be against Deerfield. I didn't see the play. that part of the play. We kept our eyes on the receiver.
Well, from 3rd and 9, it's going to move the ball back then. Stops the clock with 5:26 remaining.
No, I don't think they're going to. I think they're going to decline it. I wouldn't understand why they'd want to move it back. It's 4th down. Carl Schlosser. So Deerfield is stopped on 2 incompleted passes. Schlosser picked up at the 30-yard line. And David Brown is going to bring him back.
It's John Payne who received that, and then Brown was right there, made the tackle, moved him back almost about 3 yards from where he actually received the ball as they tried to crisscross and run to the opposite side of the field.
Well, here's the Deerfield defense now. They've got 5 men in the secondary.
1st and 10 from the 28.
Dobush, hands off, and Colin Cody sees that he's going nowhere. And it'll be a loss. Back to the 25-yard line.
Well, Dobush had handed off to Brooks, who started to come around on a sweep to the right side, but Cody was right there and nabbed him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss on the play of just about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 13. They'll move the ball from the Antioch 24.
Deerfield using a prevent defense for that passing attack. Thrown across to the sidelines. And he picks up a few yards, but not before Jeremy Hoffman and Michael Murray tackle him at about the 27-yard line.
That was Brooks who made the completion.
That's correct, that. We were looking at the wrong marker. Make it the 33-yard line now. 3rd and 5. Deerfield's got to stop Antioch right here so they get the ball back. 3:54. Clock moving. Back to pass is Dobush. It is going to be caught. And it is inbounds for a 1st down.
So that picks up 1st down for Antioch, puts them in good field position at about the 50-yard line. And the Deerfield Warriors on that key 3rd and 5, not able to hold them on that pass play.
It's a good call. Dobush didn't run from the shotgun at that time. Now he does. Dobush throwing, and it is complete at the 40-yard line, and that'll be another 1st down. And he seems to like that corner.
That's Chris Haley, number 2, getting the reception, and another 1st down, I believe, from that point. Should be inside the 40. The ball is resting at the 39, which is beyond the 10 yards where the chain is marked. Now the officials say it's 1st down.
They're just waiting for the referee to signal a 1st down.
There's Coach Paul Adams on the sidelines. .3:15 to go, 4th quarter, tie ball game. Antioch in possession, 1st and 10 from the Deerfield 39.
And a handoff from the shotgun, and that's going nowhere. Matt Ombre, Jamie Solem, Rob Balder all in on that stop. A loss of a yard, make it 2nd down. Again from the shotgun. Dobush throwing long. Bill Marks intercepts it. Bill Marks has the ball on the 16-yard line. Beautiful interception by Marks. And Deerfield has been able to stop Antioch here with 2:35 left to go. Deerfield's got a lot of yardage to move.
Well, Antioch had used a lot of time, made a lot of attempts in passing, had moved nicely downfield, deep into Deerfield territory.
Packy Jones in at the split end position. Running backs are Bertram and Kirsten. A reverse. Packy Jones. Still on his... Now he's throwing, and he throws to Marks.
Complete to Marks at the 28-yard line, and hit by Larry Rogers, number 52. Be close to a first down.
It's obvious that Packy was looking long, but his receivers covered. He had two men off to the right side, Bill Kirsten and Packy Jones. He threw it to Packy. It was not that well thrown.
A chain measurement here.
But Deerfield does pick up some yardage. Clock stop with 2:07.
It certainly took a lot of time to execute that play. And
it is a first down, I believe. Well, maybe not. It's about an inch. About 1 inch.
It's going to be short, as Marks is right there to look at it, see for himself.
Now they're going to bring the ball inside, where it's a little muddier, a little closer to the center of the field on the inbound marker. Truckenbrod, split out to the right side, Walver to the left. Fowler and Bertrand are the running backs. And the wide receiver now is Bill Kirsten. This is Baller. He's got a first down. And I think that's all they wanted right there.
Actually, I think that was Bertram that got over for the first down.
Did I say Baller? I'm sorry. I meant to say Bertram.
Gets it past the Deerfield 30-yard line. But just slightly, it'll be 1st and 10 from that point with 1 minute and 49 seconds to go in the ball game, which is tied at 13 apiece.
Packy Jones now back at the split end position. Dual setbacks. Back goes Marks. Looking for receiver. Is overthrown. Back right into the Deerfield sidelines. And I'm not sure who he was throwing to.
Well, Kirsten was coming down the sideline, but was about 5 yards behind where the ball was at.
They'll make it 2nd and 10 with 1 minute 33. And I don't want to say it yet, but there is a way for it to break the tie. Packy Jones now at the wide receiver position. Dual setbacks once again. Marks goes back. Throwing. And it is knocked down, almost intercepted by James Zothel. It was thrown right to Packy. 3rd and 10, 1 minute 27.
Well, this is going to be the key down here with 3rd down and 10 yards. Go for broke from the 30-yard line. Just over the 30-yard line, actually.
Kirsten now the wide receiver. Walver had split out on the left side. This is Bertram, still on his feet. And he is not going to make the first down. He's going to be short.
Be almost 2 yards short, I believe, and it'll be 4th down. It'll be inside the 40-yard line at about the 39, and the officials call a timeout.
Now they're going to measure it anyway. Probably more so, I think, just to bring it in bounds. No, they're not going to measure it.
Yes, they are going to measure it.
No. Now they are.
Well, because of the mud on the field, the lime has been worn off as to where the yard marker is at, and I think they want to make sure that they've got it marked right with 1 minute and 7 seconds to go. Ball game tied here. the second round playoffs.
Yes, they want to see exactly how far it is. He's a good yard and a half short.
Phil Marks looks at Coach Paul Adams, gets an indication of what they're going to do. So Deerfield in their own territory are short of a first down by about 2 yards. Ball will be at the Deerfield 39.
Well, would you say this is the play of the season up to now?
Certainly is a key. They'll send a single man back, and then they change their mind. They're going to bring him up for Antioch.
Well, there's the first down. Phil Marks, as if it was a touchdown, and the clock is stopped right now. As they will reset the markers. Of course, that's a break for the Warriors, as they don't have to waste a timeout here. They can call the play without it. 51 seconds, the clock running. Deerfield had a touchdown with seconds going in the first half. Packy Jones on the left side now. Marks the pass. Throwing long. He's got Packy Jones. Packy down to the 40-yard line, 35-yard line. Now it looks like we may have a player down for Antioch. First down from the 35 with 35 seconds left.
Deerfield takes a timeout.
Well, we said it was going to be exciting, and it's sure coming down to the wire. Anyone who falls asleep during this one isn't a football fan. 35 seconds left. Deerfield with a first down at the 35. Paul Adams out talking to the team. Deerfield stays in the air, which I suspect they will. They've got time for 2 or 3. The tiebreaker rule, of course, is that each team gets 4 chances from the 10.
We've gone through that before.
Yes, we have. Packy Jones in at the wide receiver position. Marks to see that everyone is set. Back to pass. Has some time. Throwing long. And is intercepted. Back at the 10-yard line. And he's still on his feet. Finally gets forced out of bounds with 22 seconds left at the 40-yard line. The ball was just slightly underthrown as he was looking for Truckenbrode. So now Antioch will have 22 seconds to see if they can do something. Deerfield with a great opportunity from the 35.
Now a timeout called by Antioch with 22 seconds to go in the ball game. Stopping that Deerfield drive on a pass interception. Deerfield going all out, pulling all stops, trying to get it down there. And unfortunately, it was just a little short, and one of the defensive men for Antioch was there. It'll be first down and 10. Ball will be spotted at the Antioch 40-yard line.
22 seconds left. Just keeps getting more and more tense.
Touchdowns in this game having been hard to come by.
Deerfield has really dominated for the most part in the second half. The problem was on the quick kick that was blocked, and Antioch took it in for a touchdown. And Deerfield blocking the extra point. Deerfield on their touchdown in the early moments of the first half, or of the third quarter, tried to go for 2 on a fake extra point attempt and didn't make it. So those 2 plays are those 3 plays are what's the difference in this ball game right now.
So we've had a score in each one of the quarters. And of course now with 22 seconds to go, Antioch in possession.
And they've got a great passing threat. Zissy The split out to the right, to the left side. And Dobish isn't running from the shotgun. He pitches back, trying to break one. And I believe he's taking the idea of, well, we'll go for the tiebreaker. 10 seconds, clock running. And nobody is calling timeout. And the clock's going to run out in regulation, and we've got overtime.
Tie score, 13 apiece. We'll be back with more of action here on Capital Cities Cable TV.
Now there's something better than HBO, the HBO Cinemax combo.
All right, let's see it.
It's going to be a super fall with HBO and Cinemax, cable TV's best combination.
This is getting good.
Double your entertainment choices with over 160 shows a month, 24 hours a day, every day. There's always something different to turn to.
Tell me what I must do.
Order Cinemax. Call Kansas City Cable at 831-5906.
Ah, good plan.